Most aircraft adjust their wings or rotors to take off. The BlackFly does something far stranger. The entire aircraft tilts upward, rotating its whole body into the sky like a living machine. That design breaks almost every rule. By removing dozens of moving parts, it becomes lighter, safer, and shockingly efficient. It's now a third-generation eVTOL with thousands of test flights, and it's impressive enough that even the US Air Force is evaluating it. But here's the part almost no one expects. It isn't being built just for the military. It's being developed for personal flight, disaster response, and even special ops missions, all starting around $190,000. For the first time, a personal flying machine isn't a billionaire exclusive. It's something regular people can actually buy, and the BlackFly is only the first machine on this list. If the BlackFly feels like a personal aircraft, the XPENG X2O feels like a sci-fi pod someone forgot to hide from the future. This is a fifth-generation electric aircraft, not a prototype, not a design sketch, actually built for low-altitude city travel. And the first thing you notice is the shape. A sealed, teardrop-style cockpit that looks less like a vehicle and more like something grown in a futuristic lab. Inside, there's room for 2 passengers and their bags, but the real shock is what powers it. 8 electric motors, 8 propellers, and a battery system that pushes it up to 81 miles per hour, with around 35 minutes of flight time. That alone would be impressive, but the safety systems take it to another level. A ballistic parachute in case everything goes wrong, redundant propulsion, real-time video feeds, 360-degree environmental sensing, and autonomous return-to-home landing capability. It's the closest thing to a self-flying taxi that actually exists. And here's the part people never expect. XPENG didn't just build this for tech demos. It's designed for tourism flights, medical transport, and short-range urban mobility, the kinds of missions you normally see impossible in traffic-choked cities. And the craziest detail, this isn't being tested in secret military facilities. It's being flown in public demonstrations, and the company is preparing it for real use in future smart cities. The XPENG X2O feels less like a flying car and more like the first stepping stone to aerial public transportation. And the next vehicle pushes the idea even further, combining an actual road-legal car with a full airborne aircraft. AeroMobil 4, the shape-shifting road aircraft. Most vehicles pick a lane. They either drive or they fly. But the AeroMobil 4 refuses to choose. This machine transforms, literally, from a sleek road car into a fully capable light aircraft. And the moment the wings begin to unfold, your brain does a double take, because the entire body seems to reconfigure itself around the pilot. It starts with a carbon fiber safety cradle built like a race car monocoque, crash structures built into the frame, and wings that don't just fold, they lock into place with aircraft-grade precision, turning a road machine into a flying one in under a minute. On the ground, it behaves like a performance coupe, capable of hitting 160 km/h, but once those wings extend, this thing becomes a true aircraft, cruising at 360 km/h in the sky. With just 2 seats, it isn't designed as a family hauler. It's engineered as a personal GT aircraft, built for people who want the freedom to leave the road entirely. And unlike most flying car concepts that exist only in renderings, the AeroMobil's production model has already been shown publicly. People have watched it transform right in front of them, shifting from car to airplane like a real-life transformer built for the sky. It's one of the cleanest examples of hybrid mobility ever built, but shockingly, it still isn't the wildest machine on this list. Airbus PopUp, the flying pod with a built-in brain. Airbus didn't try to build a flying car. They tried to build an entire ecosystem. Instead of one vehicle, they created a 3-part system that works together like a robotic swarm. A compact ground car, a detachable passenger capsule, and an autonomous air module engineered to lock onto it mid-city. And the wild part, it actually looks elegant when it happens. The air module descends, aligns with the capsule like a drone docking to a spaceship, and with a magnetic snap, the two become a single flying machine. If traffic gets heavy, you don't drive around it. The sky literally comes down and picks you up. The whole system is zero emission, fully autonomous, and designed to function as a citywide transportation network, not a toy for the wealthy. This isn't just a flying vehicle, it's urban mobility reimagined from the ground up by one of the biggest aerospace companies on Earth. And yet, as futuristic as this is, the next machine on the list takes things even further, because it doesn't just dock or transform. It can rebuild its entire flight profile in Lucid Aircar, where luxury learns to fly. Lucid Motors was already bending the limits of electric cars, building sedans that travel over 410 miles on a single charge. But then came the shocker nobody expected. Lucid received FAA approval to legally test fly its electric air car in US airspace. Not a concept, not a render, a real machine cleared to leave the ground. And yes, you can already pre-order it. On the road, it behaves like a premium EV, smooth, silent, unmistakably lucid. But then comes the moment that breaks your brain. One second it's a highway car, the next, its hidden electric lift rotors engage and it rises straight upward like a drone. No runway, no wings unfolding, just a vertical, whisper-quiet lift into the sky. This isn't positioned as a hobby aircraft. It's a luxury vehicle first that just happens to fly. Inside, Lucid's signature minimalist design stays intact, panoramic canopy, high-end materials, and the same attention to comfort that made their sedans famous. Only now, that luxury isn't limited to roads. This could become the new standard for premium personal air travel, the Model S moment of the sky. Because if Lucid pulls this off, personal flight won't just be futuristic. It'll be luxurious. AeroMobil 3 wasn't just another prototype. It stunned the world because it did something almost no one believed was possible. It actually drove on real roads and then took off from a real runway in the very same trip. And the moment you see it transform, your brain does a double take. The wings don't just fold out, they unfurl, like watching a real-world transformer snap into place in seconds. AeroMobil built it around a carbon fiber safety cradle, reinforced crash structures, and aircraft-grade locking mechanisms that secure every moving part once it shifts into flight mode. On the ground, it hits around 160 km/h in the air. It climbs to over 360 km/h with just 2 seats. It's not trying to replace your family car. It's a personal mobility machine for people who want to slip past traffic and then rise above it entirely. And unlike the concept art we're used to, the production model was actually shown publicly. People watched it transform right in front of them. AeroMobil 3 didn't just prove flying cars were possible, it sparked a wave of machines far more advanced. The PAL-V Liberty, the world's first flying car that actually works in real life. Most flying car concepts look futuristic. This one looks practical, and that's exactly why it shocked everyone. The wow moment. It became one of the first flying cars legally approved to operate both on roads and in the air. Not as a prototype, but as a machine real customers can actually buy. On the ground, the Liberty behaves like a sharp 3-wheeled sports car. But the transformation is where things get unbelievable. The rotor folds down onto the roof like a mechanical dragonfly wing. The tail slides out from the back like a jet, extending its spine. In minutes, the entire vehicle reshapes itself into a fully certified gyroplane. And here's the part almost nobody expects. Because it uses classic gyroplane physics, it's one of the safest aircraft types ever built, stable even in engine-out scenarios. It cruises in the air at up to 160 km/h, drives comfortably on the highway, and needs only a short takeoff run to lift into the sky. All while staying within today's regulations, no sci-fi needed. And the punchline, this isn't a futuristic experiment. It's one of the world's first truly owner-ready flying cars. A machine built not to impress, but to be used. And it proved something the world didn't expect. Flying cars aren't coming someday, they're already here. Ehang 184, the world's first human-carrying drone. Most flying vehicles still need a pilot. But the Ehang 184 did something so outrageous the world almost didn't believe it. It was the first aircraft designed to fly a human with zero pilot input. No joystick, no steering wheel, not even a throttle. You just press a button and rise into the sky. And visually. Imagine a giant quadcopter, the kind you've seen at parks, scaled up into a cockpit big enough for one person. That alone makes your brain double take. But the engineering is even crazier. Ehang built it with 8 rotors, real-time sensors, and fully redundant flight computers, all talking to each other thousands of times per second. If one system fails, another instantly takes over, meaning the machine is always thinking ahead of you. It flies for about 23 minutes, hits a top speed of 130 km/h, and takes off vertically like a drone lifting a human. And because it's fully electric, every flight is zero emission. But here's the twist almost no one expected. This wasn't built to be a billionaire's toy. Ehang built it to be the world's first autonomous air taxi. Not the future of personal flight, the future of public transportation. And the next machine on this list pushes that idea even further. The Switchblade, the flying sports car that hides its wings inside its body. Most flying cars look like aircraft pretending to be road vehicles. But the Switchblade did something no one expected. It's fully road legal and runs on premium car gasoline. No jet fuel, no special license. If you can drive a car, you can drive this. But here's the part that makes people do a double take. Its wings aren't attached on the outside. They're hidden inside the body and extend outward like a pair of mechanical blades, which is exactly why it's called the Switchblade. On the road, it looks like a sleek, exotic 3-wheeler. But the moment you reach an airport, the transformation begins. The tail boom swings out from behind like a precision-engineered spine. The wings slide open from the sides, locking into place with aircraft-grade precision. In under 3 minutes, the car becomes a certified aircraft. And because it's built under motorcycle-class regulations, it remains surprisingly light, letting it climb to 13,000 feet and hit 200 mph in the air. It's not trying to be a sci-fi machine, it's trying to be liberating. For some people, roads are limits. The Switchblade was built for everyone else. If you want, I can now integrate this seamlessly into your full script with the same tone, pacing, and cinematic escalation as your earlier segments. Airspeeder MK4. The Airspeeder MK4 pushes the boundaries of racing with the world's fastest hydrogen-electric VTOL aircraft. Built in Adelaide, Australia, it accelerates from 0 to 225 miles per hour in under 30 seconds. Powered by a Thunderstrike hydrogen generator, it can travel up to 300 kilometers while remaining exceptionally lightweight at just 950 kilograms. Designed for agile performance at low altitudes, it is intended for crewed VTOL racing, with the first event slated for 2024. The MK4 is a glimpse into a future where flying competitions combine sustainability with extreme speed. Bellwether Volar. Designed for dense cities, the Bellwether Volar, or Volar Oryx, showcases a wingless lifting body with hidden propulsion. Its compact footprint and futuristic form factor cater specifically to intercity air mobility. The third-generation Oryx improves aerodynamic efficiency and onboard stability, accommodating up to 3 passengers. Early pricing is expected in the 7-figure range, though costs are projected to drop as manufacturing advances. Its sleek design and quiet operation position it as a strong candidate for future citywide air mobility networks. KleinVision Aircar. Slovakia's KleinVision Aircar is a fully functional dual-mode vehicle that morphs from sports coupe to aircraft in under 3 minutes. Its BMW 1.6-liter engine produces 104 kilowatts of power, enabling a takeoff after approximately 300 meters of runway. With a cruise speed of 170 kilometers per hour and a projected range of 1,000 kilometers, it is a true long-distance flying vehicle. Folding wings, extendable tail booms, and a streamlined fuselage transform how drivers and pilots think about personal transportation. Terrafugia TF-X. The Terrafugia TF-X, under development in the United States, combines autonomous flight capabilities with hybrid propulsion. Retractable wings equipped with pusher propellers enable vertical takeoff and landing directly from a driveway or small clearing. With a planned 500-mile range and a cruising speed of 200 miles per hour, the TF-X is designed for long-distance aerial travel. Its hybrid system includes 2 electric motors delivering 600 horsepower, supplemented by a 300-horsepower fuel engine. A fully autonomous navigation system will guide the vehicle to designated landing zones, lowering the barrier to pilot entry. Archer Midnight. Archer Aviation's Midnight eVTOL is built for rapid back-to-back urban flights. Evolving from the company's Maker demonstrator, which validated its unique 12-tilt-6 rotor design, Midnight blends safety, speed, and quiet operation. Designed to carry 4 passengers plus a pilot, it excels in short-range missions with quick 10-minute charging cycles between 2 consecutive 20-minute flights. Archer expects FAA certification by late 2024, with full deployment in 2025 as part of an interconnected urban air mobility network. With a top speed of 150 miles per hour, Midnight aims to revolutionize inner-city commuting. Aston Martin Volante Vision Concept. Aston Martin's Volante Vision Concept is a bold vision of personal aerial luxury. Developed with Cranfield Aerospace Solutions, Cranfield University, and Rolls-Royce, this hybrid electric VTOL illustrates a future where premium aviation meets urban mobility. Its 3-seat cabin is designed around comfort, efficiency, and bold aerodynamic form. Autonomous systems manage navigation and route optimization, while hybrid electric propulsion reduces emissions and enhances performance. The Volante Vision concept demonstrates how high-end automotive craftsmanship can merge seamlessly with aerospace engineering to redefine travel for the modern world.